The Hiker. The year was 1987, was a great year. That summer was warm, not too hot, just right. I was able to run everywhere and do anything. Freedom. There was one evening I was out driving through a small town just outside of Bel Air Road. The area was winding and long. Not many houses, no lights, just road. I don't even recall seeing a center line, but at least it was paved. Then I saw her walking in the street with her thumb out. This startled me as I passed her, but just a little. I stopped and backed up and asked her if she was lost or something. She told me, "Not at all, I'm heading home from a party." I looked at her and smiled and asked if she wanted a ride. She smiled back. "Sure, I'm Lisa." She went off about how college was and asked if I had a girlfriend. I blushed and told her, "No, I was just out for a ride, you know, fresh air and all." She told me, "Do you always take the back roads? You know I could be a psychopath or something." She really didn't look the part at all. Suddenly, she started to go silent. I asked her if everything was okay. This is it. This is where it happened. I was confused by what she was talking about. I looked over to the passenger seat where she was sitting. Her fun demeanor had changed from happy to silent and shallow. A bright light started to come in my direction. At that moment, she turned to me to say, "Goodbye." The light was growing intense, almost to the point I was blinded. I thought I was going to lose control of the car. My reaction was to quickly pull over and stop. I wanted to make sure the girl with me was okay, looking over to the passenger side of the seat. Lisa wasn't there anymore? Another car pulled up behind me, shining its high beams at my back end of my car. Suddenly, blue and red lights just started flashing. I slumped over, muttering under my breath, "Great, police." The officer walks up to my side of the car. "Hey, are you okay?" I was a bit shaken up, looking up to the officer. Yeah, there was a car with its high beams driving in the center of the road. I pulled over, and this girl that was with me. The officer looks over to the passenger seat. "Girl? What girl? I seen you pass me back there a few miles back. You were the only one in the car. Have you been doing any drinking or drugs, son?" I looked up at the policeman and told him, "No, I don't drink, nor do I do drugs. There was a girl in here I picked up a few miles back. Her name was Lisa." The officer gave me a frightened look and gave me some advice. "If I were you, I would make the next right turn and go home. This is not the night to be out, especially on this road." I asked again, what was going on? He said to me, "She was a college student with brown hair and blue eyes, right?" Stunned, but still asked, "Yeah, but she had just vanished from my car when the light passed." Lisa died 21 years ago on this very spot. What you seen was an apparition, a ghost. Yeah, sorry, I don't believe in ghosts, officer. Well, I will let you know this. Lisa was my sister, pulling out a picture. Was this her? I looked at the picture of the beautiful young girl wearing the same outfit as in the picture. Shaking my head in agreement, yes, that's her. Do yourself a favor. Go home and consider yourself lucky to be alive. What you seen was left of her collecting souls of young men like you. Now, many years later, I looked for that very road which no longer exists and hasn't been in over 25 years. After several people lost their lives on the road, it was considered too dangerous and was closed off. In time, everyone had forgotten it. But I never did.